Hi, this is JP Genius, and welcome to Sour Pencils. In this series, I'll explore hip-hop and R&B lyrics from the 1980s onward, and then I'll explain why some of these lyrics are so controversial. With that in mind, let's get started. In March 2019, Rick Ross told people on Snapchat to, quote, "leave Cardi B alone," after she admitted to drugging and robbing men. You know, if a man admitted to the same crimes, his career would end ASAP. And it's not surprising that Rick Ross would defend Cardi B, given he's had some controversial lyrics in the past himself. Perfect example, his verse in the 2013 song U.O.E.N.O, which promotes rape culture. Because of the graphic nature of these lyrics, I'll provide a trigger warning. Now let's explore the reasons why Rick Ross's lyrics are so unacceptable and sour. U.O.E.N.O is a rap collaboration between Rick Ross, Future, and Rocco, released in March 2013. According to a commentator on Genius, the acronym U.O.E.N.O is slang for "you don't even know it." The song boasts about a hedonistic lifestyle with references to women, cars, clothes, and substances. In the second verse, Rick Ross brags about drugging a woman and having sex with her while she's unconscious. The lyrics read, quote, "I put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it." What? Although Rick initially denied condoning rape, MTV and Billboard report that he eventually apologized for the lyrics. Too little, too late. But why are these lyrics so problematic? Well, let's find out. Rick Ross's lyrics are not okay because they promote drug use and sexual assault. Let's start with the drug Rick mentioned in his lyrics, Molly. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, Molly, or molecular, is the powdered form of MDMA, also known as ecstasy. It can alter the mind for as little as 45 minutes to as much as a few days. In other words, spiking someone's drinks with Molly can leave them vulnerable to traumatic experiences. Also, having sex without consent is rape, and it's illegal. If you read the laws of Rick's home state of Florida, he's from Miami, by the way, if you're under the influence of substances, you can't give consent. So if someone comes forward and claims Rick drugged and sexually assaulted them, the cops can investigate him any time. Now let's talk about the backlash Rick Ross rightfully deserved for these disparaging lyrics. Of course, feminists and other activists across the nation fume at Rick Ross's verse. For example, activist Rosa Clemente states that while society has come a long way in combating rape, 44% of young Black and Latina women were victims of rape by the age of 18. This staggering statistic demonstrates that sexual assault is still a massive problem that rappers have absolutely no business bragging about. Ever. And Rick Ross wasn't the only person dragged for his disgusting lyrics. At the time this song was released, Reebok, a shoe designer, had a partnership with him. And Rick Ross mentioned him in the same verse as his controversial lyrics. Hip-hop and R&B journalist Erica Ramirez reported that in April 2013, feminist group Ultraviolet planned to boycott Reebok unless they ended their partnership with Rick Ross. In the age of cancel culture, holding people accountable for their actions, it's considered unacceptable for organizations to support misogynistic celebrities. In short, women were not having Rick Ross's misogyny, and that led to some serious consequences for Rick. The backlash worked because Rick Ross lost a lot as a result of his disparaging lyrics. For example, Hip-hop journalist Rob Markman reports that in March 2013, The Beat, a radio station near Grand Rapids, Michigan, pulled Rick Ross's music from their playlist because what he said didn't align with their values. Well, this is a step in the right direction. I usually hear mainstream radio stations promote explicit rap songs. The censored version, at least. And remember that potential boycott of Reebok I mentioned earlier? Well, that didn't happen because they also did the right thing. Erica Ramirez states that in April of the same year, Reebok dropped their partnership with Rick Ross to possibly placate Ultraviolet, and this pleased the organization. It's time for these misogynistic musicians to realize that their actions have consequences, and that may start with a loss of revenue. Sorry, not sorry. To wrap things up, Rick Ross's verse in the song U.O.E.N.O promotes rape and rape culture. Let me tell you why. 1. Drugging people to have sex with them is illegal and dangerous. 2. We still have a long way to go in combating rape. And 3. Rapping such lyrics, such explicit lyrics, can cost you dearly. So returning to Rick Ross's rant about Cardi B that I mentioned earlier, although he wants us to, quote, stop digging up the past, we must analyze it to avoid repeating bad history. So Rick Ross, your pencil is sour. Well, thanks for participating in this conversation with me. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, like and share the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm JP Genius, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.